There you go.
Wow, what a light bite, huh, guys? See that? It was just rattling it like a perch. And he's a good one. I mean, they're not giant, but really a dynamic fishery full of walleyes and saugers. It's gonna be a hooper, Nicholas. And we're just in the featureless basin here. I mean, there's no structure out here. It's just 27 feet of water in the mud. Ooh, real nice walleye. Wow.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, did you see how light that bite was for such a nice fish, too? I mean, just tap, tap, tap. Pink and chartreuse, sleek jig, and a beauty walleye. Beautiful. Starting out the morning pretty good, guys. Awesome walleye. 23 incher on Lake of the Woods. You have a protected slot, 19.5 to 28 inches. We keep a few eaters, but we let the big ones go. Beauty. Get him. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hooper for sure.
There's a chunk.
Real nice fish. Saw him on the graph first. We dropped on him. Nice fish.
That's cool. See him on the graph and then hooping. It's like ice fishing. Huh?
Another one on the sleek jig. 20 1/4. Just barely in the slot. So I've got my jig dropped down right behind the deucer. I'm just kind of watching the graph and I'm seeing every time a fish comes in, and it's kind of like ice fishing where you just see that fish come underneath the jig, drop down to it and try to jig it up, and every once in a while you get bit.
One of the keys and one of the things that's helping us catch more fish is that we can run these shiners up onto the hook, through the mouth, up through the gill plate, and then we thread the minnow head up onto that keeper on the hook shank, bend that shiner a little bit, and then run that hook point through the body. Now that shiner is way up on the jig, and those little light bites, those short bites that are coming up are still catching the hook point right there. So awesome jig for fishing frozen shiners, which don't hold up real well, obviously. They're really fragile bait, but they stay on these VMC hooks real well, help us catch more fish. Nice. A little bigger one.
Nice eater, maybe. Getting bigger as he's coming out. So I was watching that graph. I got my jig right underneath the deucer. Nice fish.
Ooh, perfect eater.
Got my jig right underneath that deucer, and I'm just watching that. Saw him come in, lifted off the bottom a little, and obviously decided to bite. Another one for the box.
A key component to us catching these fish with these super light bites, obviously, is our rods. We're all using St. Croix. I've got a 6'10" medium extra fast. Nicholas has got a 6'3" medium extra fast, and James has got a 7-foot medium light fast. That's all you really need for catching even these big walleyes up here.
Here we go. Nick's hooked up with a little fish here. Probably not so little. We got a head. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Net her up. That a
Oh,
kid.
that's a giant. Another one.
Oh, another Lake of the Woods special right there. Give her some love. There you go.
We're fishing a featureless mud basin here. It's basically 27 feet, and we're just spot locked out here in the mud. And these fish are roaming around and coming to us. It's not like there's giant schools of them down there right now. They're just, you know, we're getting here, one there as they pass through. 4. Nice. Beauty. And another one of those light bites. You know, one of the things we've had to do with the wind dying down a little bit, we're not getting enough action in the rods with them in the rod holder or just holding on to them. So we're starting to add a little bit of jigging action. Been a heck of a couple hours out here this morning. It's only midday and we've caught a bunch of nice ones and solid fish here. That's close. Let's see here. Just a little too big. Yep, almost 21. Fun fish though, and another one just really buttoned up good in the top of the mouth. That sleek jig is sticking him, that long shank. Beauty. Let me take a minute and tell you about Arneson's Rocky Point Resort, a full-service destination for fishermen and families. Beautiful cabins on the south shore of Lake of the Woods, full kitchens, multiple bedrooms, great for bigger groups or families. They have a beautiful 80-slip marina, full-service marina, gas bait and ice. And if you do want to go up with the charter fishing option, those boats will take up to 6 anglers. All the gear is provided. If you do want to go on the meal plan, they have the Rock Harbor Lodge, breakfast and dinner in the lodge, and then a sack lunch out on the lake. So all 4 seasons, Arneson's Rocky Point Resort, an awesome destination here on Minnesota's Lake of the Woods. Well, what an awesome day on the water, huh, boys? I mean, we caught a lot of fish today. We caught so many walleyes and saugers today, we ran out of bait, which can happen here on Lake of the Woods. If you'd like to experience Arneson's Rocky Point Resort, it's arnesons.com or 1-800-535-7585. And I do encourage you to call them and plan your trip early because they do fill up. With my son Nicholas and his buddy James, I'm Roger Cormier. We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors. Let's eat, boys.